Hello vinyl community, enthusiasts, lovers of all things vinyl. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Pt2 and this is part 2 of my finds for April 2017. If you haven't seen the other video, go check it out. I'll have it in the at the end of the video here in the little cards that show up at the end of this video right around this area. So let's get back right into the thick of things here. First one up here, I feel like this is by a lot of circles. A lot of people's favorite album, one of their favorite albums of Miles Davis, Kind of Blue. This, as you can see, slightly been used, to say the least. Absolutely, really love this record. Where's it open? It's very good condition, even though the cover was very heavily distressed. This record is, I don't even see a scratch on this thing. They took care of this part, which is honestly the most important part of the whole thing. But you know, I want to get a lot more jazz style records, and this is a great one to put on when you're just sitting at home at night. Maybe you're getting ready to go to sleep, or you just really just need to unwind. This is a great album to do that. But super great album by Mr. Miles Davis. You don't have it in your collection, do yourself a favor and pick that one up. Really good stuff. Flamingo Sketches is amazing song. Alright, next one, Olivia NewtonJohn. This is also in a very good condition album. This is one of the artists that I heard the name, didn't know any of the songs. Now I have an album, heard the songs, I've listened to this at least one time through, spin this once, and need to listen to this one again. I do remember that I really highly enjoyed Country Girl. I did really like that one a lot. The first track on here, If You Love Me, that was a great track as well. Let's see, side 2, God Only Knows. That's a good one right there, good stuff. Changes is also good. A lot of great songs that she did on here. I believe this one was also on the MCA, but it's a darker label with the rainbow going through it. But I'm a big fan of that MCA label. I like it a lot. All right. Next one. This one I just kind of got because I figured, you know, should have some Sonny and Cher in my collection, and so I just went for the greatest hits. And I will say this picture that they put on here is quite something. I don't really know what to make of that picture, but again, this is one of those groups that I just knew one of their biggest hits is I Got You Babe. Overall, decent greatest hits album. Besides the hit track I Got You Babe, the song Cowboy's Work Is Never Done. That's one that stood out to me the most. So this will be one that I'll spin every once in a great while. But it's something to have in the collection. It's good stuff. All right, now this, I really need to listen to this more and more. The Best of Bill Cosby. I don't know if a lot of you guys out there have a lot of comedy records. I'm sure some of you do, or somebody on YouTube if you have some. Post in the comment section. But absolutely very funny stuff. Noah Wright, Noah and the neighbor. Those skits are just so hilarious. The Lone Ranger is also it's only 55 seconds, but oh, is it? It's just so funny. I grew up with Bill Cosby on The Cosby Show, so that's of course how a lot of us know him. But this is just for $5 and in a great condition album and record and cover. Just super great stuff. I'm totally stoked to have that in my collection. Now, first video we had some Buddy Holly. This video we have some Buddy Holly. This is the Chirping Crickets, which, you know, something I find very interesting about Buddy Holly and his history is that originally, you know, this is Buddy Holly and the Crickets as we know them today. But supposedly Buddy Holly when they were coming out with this record, they labeled it as The Crickets. It wasn't Buddy Holly and the Crickets. Years later they did, but I just find that interesting that how things happen like that back then. But yeah, it says The Chirping Crickets, and then it has a hyphen, Buddy Holly and the Crickets. So this was an amazing find at my record store. I don't remember if I showed you guys the back there, but here's that right there. Amazing find. It was sitting there for a little while. I kept seeing it all the time at that store, and I just finally picked it up. It was worth the money I paid for it. Super great condition. Hardly looks like it was ever played, but really, it's actually one of the few mono pressings I have actually of a record. And the very last one I have here for the finds in April, in my opinion, classic. I know there's a lot of people out there that maybe don't take to liking to U2. You, of course, are entitled to your opinion, of course. But if there is any album in U2's catalog, I'm sure a lot of you that like U2 would agree, that is probably the one that makes the whole history of the band stand up and hold itself together, is the Joshua Tree album. Absolutely phenomenal. There's so many of their hits on this album, and they just really, I think this has more, I think these have, you hear more of these songs of this album than any U2 album out there. You know, I probably don't have to go through the list of the songs that are hits on the radio, but and hits to a lot of us. But Where the Streets Have No Name, of course. Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For. With or Without You. I would say that's probably one of my own top U2 songs of all time. Amazing, amazing song. I hope to eventually get the War album by U2, which has Sunday Bloody Sunday on it. Look forward to getting that at some point. But another song on here, which was kind of funny. I heard this this song here. I'm trying to. Is it on the first side here? Yes, it is. Bullet the Blue Sky. Bullet the Blue Sky was a song that I heard covered by the metal rapcore group P.O.D. They covered the song Bullet the Blue Sky. I thought, I was like, wow, this is great, this is great. And then I eventually heard the original, which I actually still like both versions, whether it's P.O.D.'s cover or U2. But I just first got introduced to that, oddly enough, from the boys from the Southtown, P.O.D. So, anyway, that has been my collection of albums that I got for April 2017. March and April were big months so far, and if you guys have been paying attention to this channel so far since I've been up here, it's been great. It's been wonderful, but I've collected already so many great gems so far that I feel are great gems. But before we go today, I just wanted to thank you guys, vinyl community. Again, you guys are the best, and I mean that with my whole heart, the best community on YouTube. You guys are so awesome. You've made me feel so welcome. And just your warmness and just your awesome comments you've been sending me has been so appreciated. So thank you guys so very much, and thank you for showing your continuous support. It's been amazing. All right, guys, don't forget to keep spinning that wax, because you don't want to stop ever doing that. And we will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.